What's going on, guys? Zennosh here, and today in this video of Epic7 I am actually going to teach you guys on how to concentrate the devotion skills imprint on just the same hero unit, or to release it to the other units. Okay, now the difference is that, like, when you are actually trying to release it, or let's say share your devotion skill prints to like other allies on your team, the thing is that, like, even though you are meant to be on the tile where the devotion skill is sort to, like, put an effect, you still won't be able to get it. Okay, now that's the problem right out in there, which we really want to improve. Okay, so right out here I have Vildred right over here. With his devotion skill imprint, he can actually provide force speed to all tiles. Okay, meaning like all the tiles are actually lighting up, so he's actually gonna be providing force speed to everyone right out there. Now the thing is that, like, you might seem like all the 4 tiles are lighting, so that means like Vildred will also be the one to actually get that +4 speed boost with his devotion skill imprint. Is that it? And the sad part is, like, now, okay, now you have like 2 modes within this one. Okay, either to be really selfish and to really put, or let's say really apply that boost only to yourself, or to impart it to the other allies except for yourself. Okay, now that's the problem right out in there. In most of the cases of scenario like this one, this is a generic boost. Speed +4 is gonna be really amazing when you are really battling in the PvP contents, but thing is that, like, sometimes you might really want to keep it to yourself depending upon like what type of character you have. Let's say my Vildred right over here is a speed based DPS hero, meaning like he will also scale his damage depending upon his speed stats. Okay, so that's the thing right out in there. So obviously it might seem like, oh, so I might just need to concentrate the speed stat on him so that, like, he can actually be more faster and he can actually deal more damage. But I would really love to make him devoid of that one, because I really want to make sure that the main damage dealer should be actually be the last one to make the damage output during the PvP battles. But for in PvE contents, like let's say the world, you would really want to make him a selfish when it comes to devotion skill imprints. Okay, and then like make focus only on him, because like obviously a fodder doesn't need a lot of speed stat boost, and this will actually really help him to get that one. So you are actually, I believe that you are actually getting to the point where I really want to meet you guys. Okay, so that's the thing with the Vildred. How about the other hero units? Okay, right over here, like let's say for Yuna, okay, she has SSS, okay, a devotion skill, which is actually the max. And the thing is that, like, now unlike Vildred, instead of sharing her devotion skill imprints to everyone, she will only be imparting it to the bottom rear. Okay, bottom rear, or let's say, yeah, bottom rear heroes out there, just like this one, right? And she's gonna provide 12.9% health. That is a huge boost. Okay, so in case of this, like, as well, if I actually transfer my Yuna to right over here, is she actually gonna get this 12.9% health boost? Sadly, no. Okay, now the thing is that, like, either you really have to concentrate on yourself, or you release it to everyone. Now, how to do that? Okay, that was also a big problem for me, and then I lately came to understand that one. So let's try to go into the hero right over there, and there is where we are actually gonna customize our hero units. Okay, so let's get into the Vildred right over here. That's what we did, right? So right over here, you really need to go into the speed +4 right over here. Okay, so just go into the main stats, and right over here, below the skills description, okay, you will see the memory imprint right over here. Okay, devotion skill imprints. So just click on it, and you will see that select devotion skill right over here, and then like Imprint Release and Imprint Concentration. So Imprint Release is the one that will really share your devotion skill imprint to your allies, okay, except for yourself, of course. And when you do the Imprint Concentration, what's really gonna happen is that, like, that will only be shared to the caster. So that's the thing right out there. Okay, so this is obviously by default. Imprint Release is by default case scenario, and thing is that for Imprint Concentration now, you need to have this particular item known as the Ego Fragment. Okay, now where to actually get that Ego Fragment? The Ego Fragment is sort of like a very limited edition type of item, which you can only get like 1 per week. Okay, so right out here. only one per week, and you can buy it with the transmit stone. Okay, the silver transmit stone. Please try to get it like every week, and this is actually gonna be really important for you guys. Okay, the best item that you can actually buy with your silver transmit stone is obviously this one Molagora and the another ego fragment. And please don't use or spend your silver transmit stone on any other one. And you might be asking like where to get the silver transmit stone. Please go into the transmission and try to transmute all your especially 3-star net heroes. Okay, and then like they will really give you this silver transmit stone. You can also get through the quest clearance and stuff like that. Okay, and achievement clearance. Those are the places where you will be getting all those silver transmit stone. Obviously I will be making another video maybe in near future where I will be actually discussing what are the sort of ways on how you can get the silver transmit stone. But for now, that is it for right now. Or let's say we can actually go with the soul as well, and right over here it actually goes with like everyone. Okay, so that's the case scenario right in there. Well, I managed to actually unlock for one, that is my Karin. And then like I had been actually like very keen on observing that like when I actually gave her a stats of like 85% critical hit rate. And thing is that like with her plus 15% critical hit chance, I was thinking like she should be actually getting like up to like, how to say this, like 100%, right, critical hit chance. The thing is that like the thing was potted. There were so many times that like she was actually missing her critical hit, and I was really concerned about that done. And then finally I came to realize that there are these things called Imprint Release and the Imprint Concentration. So now I would do the Imprint Concentration selected, and this will really allow her to be really great. And one thing you can also notice that the Imprint Concentration has a little bit less value compared to the Imprint Release right over here. So just for example, right over here, the Imprint Release at the SSS has 15% critical hit chance boost, whereas for the Imprint Concentration it has a critical hit chance plus 14.7%. Okay, and another tip is that like if you have a sort of like a very like DPS type of build type of devotion skills, like let's say critical hit chance, critical hit damage, or attack percentage boost, stuff like that, then please try to go for the Imprint Concentration, because like it's the DPS hero who is actually gonna be having the most advantage out of it, right? But if you seem to have like sort of like defense skill, or let's say defense type of defending or a defensive type of like stat boost, then please try to release it to your all allies, or let's say try to share it with your all allies except for yourself, because like that will actually allow your whole team to have a really great survivability, right? Because like I think there are very few heroes who actually scales the damage based on their defense stats. So like most of the cases, or let's say in the general case of scenario, defensive type of this devotion skill imprints should actually be shared. Okay, whereas for the attack based, or let's say offensive sort of like type of devotion imprints should actually be considered on yourself in the general case of scenario. It's really up to you on how you really want to go about it. Okay, so this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel, and see you guys in the next video.